What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Textbook Junkie here with my review of the new Nintendo Wii U. So let's go ahead and get started.
Wanna know the info when you're trying to find out? That Textbook Junkie tell you what it's all about.
Alright, I'll just go ahead and kind of have the unboxing going on while I'm discussing into a little video footage. First of all, I just want to go ahead and put it out there. I was very impressed with this gaming system. Honestly, I really didn't want to be because of my thoughts on how the first Nintendo Wii was. While it was fun, it wasn't really for hardcore gamers. Well, that's not really the case with this Wii U this time. The graphics for this Wii U are right in line with those of the Xbox 360 and the PS3. Now, why it took so long for Wii to produce a HD gaming system, I think it was probably about 6 years, I believe, from when the first Wii came out in 2006. A couple reasons, it could be the fact that HD TVs weren't as popular back then. Could be the fact that they weren't as affordable. Now pretty much everybody has an HD TV. Not really sure their logic behind that, but needless to say, here it is. So let's just go ahead and look at a couple technical specs of this new Wii U device. First off, the Wii U games come on a proprietary optical disc, and these discs can store up to 25 gigabytes of data. And be honest, that's more than enough to carry along to put 1080p HD games on there. What's even more impressive is that these discs can be read at 22 megabytes per second, and if you compare what the Xbox 360 is, it's at 15.85 megabytes a second, and the PlayStation 3, and of course the Xbox is for DVDs, and the PlayStation 3 is at 9 megabytes per second, and that's for Blu-rays. So what that kind of tells us is that game load should be reduced quite a bit on this Wii U. And as far as memory goes, the Wii U has 1 gigabyte of RAM for game access and 1 gigabyte of RAM for the console's operating system, totaling 2 gigabytes of RAM. The cool thing about this is that the Wii's 1 gigabyte of RAM is almost double that of the Xbox 360 and the PS3. They both come in at 512 megabytes each, meaning basically that this Nintendo Wii U should be able to easily handle streaming a video game to the Wii U's gamepad controller, and we'll see that here shortly. It really has no problems doing it very well. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the unit itself. The actual unit is really not much bigger than the original Wii. Let's put that up here. That was released back in 2006. The unit itself actually weighs at about 4.2 pounds, but I mean, you're probably not going to be taking it too many places. We have a total of 4 USB ports. 2 of them are in front and 2 of them are in back. We also have a SD card reader in front here and a full-size disk drive slot. So this system is taking, full-size DVDs now. And the cool thing about it is that it's also backwards compatible as well, so you can play your old Wii games in here also. It comes with an HDMI cable, and that of course is nice because again, Wii's finally in the realm of HD. And it also comes with one controller. I had planned on filming the initial startup or setup of the system, but after 5 minutes the initial download wasn't even at 10%. So basically I'm just telling you to be patient, especially if you're planning on using all of the features like Netflix, Hulu, or the new software called Nintendo TV. It isn't out yet until December, but Nintendo really has high hopes of this device kind of becoming your entertainment hub. And what it kind of does, it combines your Netflix, your cable, your Hulu all together and allows you to search for movies in one place. But again, don't let the slow download time make you think that this device is going to lag. in your, actual gameplay, or when you transfer from the big screen to the handheld controller, because it doesn't at all. It's very fast. It's actually even faster than, say, like, AirPlay that's on the Apple devices. That brings me to the piece of equipment that really impressed me, and what truly, in my opinion, is Nintendo's future thinking. It just really just separates this gaming console from the others that are out there, and that's the controller. This is the controller. It comes in at 6.2 inches. The controller is not HD, but as you will see in the video of the gaming, you really can't tell it, at least in gaming. Movies are a little bit different, but as far as gaming goes, it really looks high quality. So with that said, let's go ahead and take a little look.
Hold. Take cover behind that log. What the hell are Cubans doing here?
It comes in at 6.2 inches. It's not HD, but to be honest, in gaming, you really can't tell it. The quality is very, very nice. So a little bit less, I would say, with movies, from Netflix, streaming from Netflix, but gaming, it really does look HD.
Let's move. Stay low. Keep your head down. Don't move. Let them pass. Okay, on my lead. We run for the wooden hut. Now. Shit! They've spotted us, Mason! Stay low. Keep your head down.
Okay, so the big question, should you buy? Well, one of the biggest reasons I really like this Wii U personally is just the fact that you get full quality console gaming in a handheld device. If you don't currently have a HD gaming system, without a doubt, this is a must-buy. The gaming lineup that's been released is very impressive in my opinion. Came out with Madden 2013, came out with NBA 2K13, Batman, and many other games. So if you have a gaming system, think the future of what Nintendo plans to do with this device, or its potential, it's very high. And if you don't get one now, I think you should really consider one later. The price for this white version that you see here is $300. It's 8 GB, and the $350 for the black version, that's a 32 GB. That also comes with a couple of stands and a game. A lot of people may not want to make the switch just because of the leaderboards and what Xbox has really done with Xbox Live, and again their leaderboards and everything. But I just say, just give Nintendo time and they'll be probably right there too. Just take a look at this. I just saw this and thought this was interesting, how they are kind of getting a community. They had a little community with the Wii, but to me, again, not as serious as not as serious as a PlayStation and the Xbox. So in the end, I think people will come over from these different devices, but in time, I think we all will see the light. So this has been your boy Textbook Junkie. Be blessed, guys. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And now a quick word from my sponsor.